Well, I got a emotional response to my emotional response. It's not illegal to post these. Talk about JeanPierre even. I can say he's a bad brother. I'm not touching his professional careers, his acting, paranormal. I'm allowed to say you're a bad brother. I'm allowed to say what truths you said in our last conversation because you didn't want to. Your posts were about me calling you lazy. Didn't say that word. So the infringement is actually upon me that you did that. You went out of your way to change one word and change the meaning. So, what are you trying to hide? How do I feel? Basically, that JeanPierre is going to any length to hide who he is from everyone. He'd rather use a scare tactic on what he calls his own brother and says he loves me. This is the way he shows he loves me, by bringing a scare tactic of I'm going to sue you for you talking about our personal relationship. Well, are those things I said in the video true or lies? They're the truth. They're the truth of our last conversation, and they're my reaction to what happened in that moment. That's why I do emotional responses, to respond to things as I go on. I think you don't care. You're loathsome. I think that JeanPierre doesn't care and is loathsome, and he can't afford a lawyer and acts like what he isn't. He's definitely not a brother, and he did write posts about me and lied about it. And the truth is, if you want to be a bigger brother, if you want to be a brother at all in any situation, and your brother is saying he's hurt and feels all these things from what you said, you don't become a nihilist about it and say don't put any meaning to anything. You actually address those things and say, oh, how did I hurt you? Let me know about it. Oh, I didn't know I hurt you. I'm not a nihilist. So, Spiritual Front, I love you as a band. It's a band right there. But the idea of nihilism is not mine. But I can definitely see in JeanPierre, nihilism is definitely 100% that. As I posted in my last post, you can't sue someone for personal, individual truths. Now, on a bigger scale, you could, but that's because I didn't touch a professional career when it came down to it. Yeah, I thought individual truth, this is the first time individual truth came out in some way, in some form. This action by JeanPierre actually shows what he thinks of me. I thought most people don't share in it. I'm not even thinking, I know it. Because if it came to this, this shows that if the relationship I've had growing up turned out like this, it means that most people don't share the individual truth. So why would you sue over it? And how could you sue over it? There's no value in the individual truth. I'm not sitting here saying anything about your professional career. So for you to say, I'm going to go to this source to get you for it, I'm allowed to tell you you're a bad brother in this situation and in life. I'm happy and it's meaningful. What happened is meaningful, obviously, because it had this response. This is the response. I'm being told I'm gonna be sued for my emotional response. Whoa. It's crazy. This is the best message I ever got from you, JeanPierre. It's an empty threat. It's a scare tactic. It's the same thing we grew up with Francesca and Paula. What bullshit. Maybe you should stop checking my posts and actually talk to me. Just saying. Little thing there. But if you want to send these things first, then talking is out of the question, I'm pretty sure. That's pretty much what happened. Scare tactic and empty threat in this situation. I wanted to talk about that because I'm very emotional about it in so many haphazard ways, but I know how it works when the personal, individual truths come out. They're going to be hulking, and they're going to be pretty stupendous in the effect it has on me. All I wanted was to have a conversation to get deeper and closer to the people I'm around. And nobody wants that. They all want to just tear me down and not see that I'm stronger than what I was back when I was there with Paula and Francesca. And I can say that over and over again, and so many people in my past don't see it, don't want to see it, just see me as, no, you've changed, because fundamentally the same. Sitting right here doing emotional response, and I'm still not seen as the same person. That's how emotional it gets. Take care, guys. Love you.